So everybody, that was our elevator at the 277 Martin Avenue in White Plains, New York. Yeah. All right, let's do a parking garage again, but only it is owned by ParkWhitePlains. All right, since we're gonna make a countdown to arrive Eilik robot, we're gonna do ParkWhitePlains elevators. There are only 8 locations, except for last parking, like the 44 South Broadway or the bus terminal. We'll start these elevators first. L2, target level. Here we are. Let me hear the up bell. Go to the roof. You can see the floors going by. Here we are. All right. Here's Leon Place parking garage. You could see that kind of looks like a church to me. I don't know what type of building is this. It might be not a court. I'm not sure. Here's this apartment building. Look nice. All right. All right, we'll go to back down. These are shinglers. It reminds me of New York City and New Rochelle because this parking garage is the same mall. They're the New York City Mall. Sorry, excuse me. The New York City Mall, they're all shingler elevators. We'll go to the ground floor. Send these 1, 2, and roof. Oh, you can't. Circuit City doesn't exist no more. Similar to Best Buy. Here we are. All right, here. Your up and down chime. Watch it close. There he goes. I'm sorry the 277 Martin Avenue was a little boring video because we gotta run because that location is private property. All right, let's go to the other one. So that's it. Right over here is the office for the parking service. Here's the elevator indicator service. And here are the elevators. That's it. So everybody, we're gonna go to the east side because it's going to be busy and they have to carry the shopping carts. There is no freight elevator or service elevator. We'll start by going down. Oh, this is busy. All right, never mind. We're gonna send this to up for the other one. Hear another bell. Oh, this way. All right, go up to P7. 277. All right, we're gonna wait for the next one. Let's just have a quick view. Let's take right here that goes to the New York Sports Club. Let me wipe my lens for a second. Yes. We're the elevator machine room. All right, we'll do a quick view while we wait for the next one. I think it's this door. You can get the other side of the view. And here's Walmart in Burlington. Sadly, this location got closed. It closed like in tomorrow, 7 years ago, I think. Since August 10th, 2018. 7 years ago. Right now, I think 6 years ago, I think. Closed in 7 years ago. Almost 7 years ago is going to close tomorrow. Since 2018. Today is the 9th and tomorrow's the 10th. August 10th. Alright, let's go to the New York Sports Club elevator. But we'll go to this door. Look at this special day. Oh, the elevator's here. This one that goes to the New York Sports Club. Let's do it right now. This is Schindler. Roof. I don't think we're not gonna get off here, but we'll just take a quick peek. That's it. Right here, this is the sports club. Look nice. Sorry, we're gonna wait for the next elevator. Here he goes. Alright, I'll take this one. Right here is the fitness center, as you can see here. Look nice. Alright. Very cool. Well, we're not gonna go in because I don't want to get in trouble. We'll get Elinor and Fluttershy instead. And Zeke. That's nice. New York Sports Club. We're gonna take a picture of the logo, which is outside from near Planet Fitness. Yeah. Same here. Yeah, this one that goes to New York Sports Club. And submit at City Center. I want to send this to PvP too. Alright, we're gonna hear the epic motor. This one's already going up. There he goes. Listen to this motor. So epic. Send this to up. Alright, that's it. Sorry about that. Alright, that's it. Let's go take this one. Alright, this time we'll go down to L2 since we couldn't go because of busy shopping carts. Oh, look at that. You can see the floor's going by up. Let's check on this side. No, not that much. We'll watch the indicator instead. Get my charger since my phone's about to die. Here we are, L2, so P1. It's the charger level. Here's your phone. 88 compliant phone. Here we are, P1. Alright, next we're gonna go to the Hamilton Garage. Please note, Plaza Garage is owned by Laz Parking, not ParkWhitePlains. Alright, that's it. Okay. So we're gonna exit right here. That's it. Alright. Finish the elevator at New York Sports Club. Get a nice view of this logo. Let me see if I could. nice. That sounds weird. It's broken. The city of White Plains needs to fix and add the new ones. Sounds like fireworks or maybe popcorn noises. Or computer typing with the keyboard. Or a campfire. Alright, that's it. Alright. Now for this elevator. Alright, once again everybody, we're doing this, not all of them, maybe 8 or less, which is owned by ParkWhitePlains. We're going to do this, not all of them, only the ParkWhitePlains parking garage, all of them, not all of them, never mind. We'll talk about this when we get to the roof. That motor sounds like the Otis elevator, the Gen 2 or Gen 1. I think that elevator motor are only for Europe or something. And here's the Ritz-Carlton. I think this is the hotel, the Opus, and this is residences. Sadly, the elevator is not going to work anymore. Also, and the behind us right here is the Residence Inn by Marriott. I don't know if Residence Inn is a hotel or Marriott. Here's 55 Church Street. Here's Grace Episcopal that I hear the bells back in April. Here's Walmart. Well, sadly, Walmart's not there anymore. Here's New York Sports Club. And that's One City Place, which I got busted in this location. Except for the Trump Tower, formerly, well, it's now called Tower of City Place. Alright, let's go to the other one, and then we'll go back down to the other side. Looks nice. Alright, let's go. Here's the dirty fire alarm, which is not red and clean. Here it is. Finally, the indicator's fixed to normal. Well, last time it was weird. Basement is locked. Maybe that floor doesn't exist or something. This elevator's kind of a little shaky. You can see the floors going by. Roof. It doesn't talk. This elevators don't talk, only the other side does, I think. Focus. You can see the floors going by. Wow. And here we are at the roof. Alright, we'll send this to basement. Alright, now time for the other one. Here's R&B. This is owned by ParkWhitePlains, I think. Go to B. Sorry about that, it's just a text message, well I'm not telling. Here we are at the basement. 1.
Basement. Going up.
Alright, here we are. Watch it close. This one's not working. There we go, and that's it. There's no button. This one's in low pitched. The other one is a high one on the left side. This one's low, but we're not gonna ride this one since this is the same, but there he goes. Send these up and down. Oh, they're racing, okay. All right, let's go. I think where we're going next, I'm not sure though. All right, let's see if this side is good. I'm not sure. Look nice. Yeah. All right, that's it. All right, we're now at the Leon Place, not Longview Cromwell. Here it is. Uh-oh. It's coming from the inside. I hope we don't get stuck. Oh my God, it's kind of hot in here. Watch this. Wow. Oh my God, it's kind of hot in the elevator. It's like we're in an oven. Get Elinor, Fluttershy, and Zeke. Oh, is that a fire alarm? I'm not sure if it is the fire alarm. Fluttershy. Yes. We'll go down to 8 since we're gonna go to the other side. Yeah. All right. Door closed. Why won't let me go to ground? Oh, there we go. Here's the Chester Avenue in Longview, Cromwell. I don't think we're gonna go there for today for day 1. We have to post day 1 and day 2 because we're going to wait for the Eilik robot. And we're stuck on the 4th floor. Oops. Watch numbers. Here we are. All right, let's go to the other one. Here goes the other elevator. Watch it close, there goes. Elevator number 1 and 2. All right, let's go to the other one, which is on the left side. All right, here it is. Here's the other last elevator. That indicator is frozen. Glitches. Going up. Here it is. Going up. Here's the wires. Let's go up to 8. This one's not hot in here. This is way better than the glass one. So you can see the floors. Yeah, you can see the floors going by. Here we are, 8. Do a quick view before we go down. Right here, here's St. Matthew Lutheran Church. 10 Leon Place. This is gonna be a new apartment building or something. New York Presbyterian. Look nice. All right, let's go back down. Since we added a 10-minute parking meter. That chime is fast. Alright. Go back down. Alright, let's watch the door instead, since it's better. Here we are. Alright, hear the bell. Nice. Hear it one more time. Missed it, hold on. Watch it close. Never mind. Alright, we'll watch it close then. There he goes. Alright, that's it. One more thing we'll send this to. We'll send this to 8. One more close. There he goes. And that's it. Let's see if we can see the floors. Not that much. We'll send this to up. Alright. That's it. Alright, now we're at the Chester Avenue garage. We'll start by going down. Look at that. This wall is cracked. It's almost broken. There it is. South basement. We already purchased the park. Go to the roof. Here the other elevator. We'll get Elinor and Fluttershy when we get to the other elevator to an accessible way. You can see the shaft. I don't know if you can see the floors going by. No, you can't see. Oh, you can see it a little bit. Well, not that much. It's kind of dark, just like the other parking garages. Here we are at 5. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 floors. Wow. All right, let's go to the other one. Although that elevator is not working as of today, I'm not sure. If not, we'll take the stairs to Longview Cromwell. I'll see when I get to this one. Alright, let's see if this thing works. Let's see, here we go. Doesn't light up. I wonder why. Oh, it's off. And this one's off too. Epic fail. Here's Longview Cromwell. We're gonna take down the stairs. Alright, that's it. Alright, here we go. Next parking garage. See you there. Here's the elevator. Let's go ride it. Let's start by going down. You can hear the buzz. It's a Dover buzz. Well, these are ThyssenKrupp. You can see light up the button. Here's the indicator. 1. Sorry, it's just another text message. Here we are, 1, 9. This is the basement. Hear the bell? There's no bell. Whoa. The testing crop will close. The testing crop will close. Alright, there's no bell. Here we go. Here we are 9. Set this to 1. Here's the arrow animation going down. Alright, let's go right the other one. Here's the view. Well, we already did the same view just like last time, but here he goes. Set this to going down. I guess it's not. Alright, let's go right the other one. Alright, let's go right the other one. Here's White Plains Hospital. Alright. Here's another view. Alright, let's go back down to the other one. Let's see what's on 3. Let's go. Let's go before we go down to 1, and then we'll start at 3. We'll go back up to 9 and then go on the 9th floor to the other one. Take a look at this. There's a bridge. I'm not sure where that goes to. We got this one. Elevator number 2. That sounds sick. Here's the light one. The red one. 3, 1. I think Longview Cromwell is considered to the White Plains Hospital parking. Oh look, the lantern's about to be broken. Indicator burned out. Instead we'll watch the floors. Here we are 3. Let's see what's on 3 too. See, let's take a look on the 3rd floor. There's the bridge. I'm not sure that goes to. That's the cancer center. Cancer center, wow. Here's the view as you can see here. And this is the pedestrian bridge. I'm not sure we could, here's the handicap. Look nice. Back down to the 1st floor. Alright. That was it for the tour of the Maple pedestrian bridge. Let me get Elinor. I don't think we're not going to enter White Plains Hospital because of its private property. Cancer Center and medicine surgery. Pedestrian bridge. Yeah, we'll get Fluttershy and Zeke. What do you think about this parking garage and the bridge? Yeah, it's nice. Longview pedestrian bridge, Maple Avenue pedestrian bridge. Yeah, it's nice. Yep. If you watch this, you can't open the door because you need only the White Plains doctors and nurses work here. Alright, let's go to the 1st floor, then we'll go to the other one. We're gonna go back to the Chester garage. Alright, how about we'll go to the 1st floor and then we'll go up to 9 to go back to the other one that we did. This indicator's broken. They have to fix it. Let's just go back down to 1 and then go back up to 9. The button burned out. Alright, here we are 1. Let's send this up to 9. Let's take a look at the street. Here's the fire alarm. Look nice. Here it is. Here's the pedestrian crosswalk. This is new. It's White Plains Hospital. Look nice. Too long view. Look nice. Right over here, here's White Plains Hospital Center for Advanced Medicine Surgery, but I don't think we're not gonna go inside because this is private property, but let's just take a quick look. Alright, so everybody, for this Leon Place garage, we're not gonna go up to 9 for this since we gotta go. We're gonna go back to the Chester garage. Alright, so everybody, unfortunately, we're gonna do some few parking garages later. But instead, we're gonna see when I finish there. Alright, everybody. We're now in North White Plains. I'm sorry I eat Burger King, but we're going to the parking garage right now. Going under the North White Plains. So we're just up there. It's the parking area. That parking is only for the restricted. Here's a narrow tunnel. No trucks allowed to go under this tunnel. Please note. It's entering White Plains right here. Then a do not enter sign. And here we are. Also, what do you think about the sign while we entered the narrow tunnel? Yeah, Fluttershy. Oh, it says do not enter. I don't know why. Permit parking only. And what do you think about that sign, Zeke? Yeah. It says White Plains. Same here. The entry sign. Alright, that's it. I'll see when I enter the parking garage. Alright. Here we are. Another parking garage. Although this is owned by Laz Parking, but oh, we gotta be quiet because there's homeless. Oh wow, the lights turns on. That's strange. Go up to 5. Sorry about that. We gotta be quiet because there's a homeless man. Apologize for the inconvenience. But let's see here the epic motor. No motor, it's just like regular traction or hydraulic. Although this parking garage is owned by Last Parking, well, the parking meters are very similar to the Monaco parking garage, like the White Plains, ParkWhitePlains. I don't know if the North White Plains station is owned by ParkWhitePlains. Well, it's owned by Laz. Well, it might be considered both. Let's do a quick view. The parking's now free downstairs. When we go back down to the ground floor, we're not gonna watch the door close because it's something random downstairs. Right here's the... We're not gonna watch the train because we're in a little hurry. Instead, we'll do a bonus when we go downstairs. We'll go to the station elevator. Now for the other view. I don't know if this is owned by ParkWhitePlains. Well, this is a different brand. Because downstairs it says Laz Parking, Fluttershy. Yes. Here's a diesel right here. And here are the M7 and M3 rail cars. Looks like a driver's about to operate soon. I think it's going to Grand Central. Well, sometimes they go to Yankees games, but only for game service. It runs on via the Hudson line from the Harlem, and so does the New Haven line. Except for the Danbury branch line and the Waterbury. Waterbury line does not go to Grand Central because it's like 2 hours. It ends at Bridgeport, I think. At Waterbury to transfer to the CT Transit bus to Hartford, which is near close to Springfield, Massachusetts. From Waterbury to Springfield, Massachusetts is only like 60 minutes or 1 hour. Depends on traffic or no traffic. Let's watch the elevator going up. I think somebody's in because it stopped at the 3rd floor. Okay, nobody's inside. It's a ThyssenKrupp Synergy. Oh wow, I can ring a lot of times. Go up to the ground floor, down to the ground floor. We're not gonna get Elinor and Zeke in this video, but we will go to a train station platform. All right, now let's watch the numbers going down with the window. Okay, that'll be it for now, since for this location, sorry I'm running out of breath. Oh, the elevator's here. It's coming down in a second. We'll call it right now. Wait a minute. How did it open by itself? Is there a ghost? Oh, that's strange. All right, let's go up. That's strange, it opened by itself. No ghost in the elevator. Epic motor. This is for a bonus. Well, the video's not over yet. This is only for this location bonus, which is the White Plains station. That's strange. The elevator door opened by itself. For this location, we're only gonna ride the elevators, but without filming the trains. The button's pink, like Pinkie Pie, or red or something. Oh wow. That elevator's a ghost while I was entering here. I think next year is going to be modernized, I'm not sure. Doesn't have bumps. Only the other side will. I'm not sure it's going to be. The other stations have old beeps. I mean new ones. But that station has the bells. The elevator's the same just like at the Mount Vernon station. And also, the new elevator stations like Scarsdale, Tuckahoe, and Crestwood, they only have the new ones like the beeping or the up and down chimes. Well, except for North White Plains and Mount Vernon West has real bell chimes. And also, I think they returned the shelter elevator tents. I think last year it was before, I don't remember, but they added new ones. Alright, let's go up. This is for when it's raining or snowing. That door's not good. This one's a triangle version, and this one looks like kind of looks like capital letter V or a lowercase v. Oh, the other one's upside down. Here we are. All right, let's go to the last one. It's empty in the station. This one is going to be Death Trap, which is that goes down like a, I'm not sure. Let's see what it looks like as of today. That's slow. Whoa! That scared me. Alright. The button gets by itself. Now watch this. Ooh! Oh my god, this is a death trap. Hope we don't get stuck. And the bell indicator does not work while I was getting on. The down chime doesn't work, but the up works. Wow. North White Plains Station of the MTA, you need to fix your elevator. Sorry about that. That's not the announcement from the speakers. Somebody is calling for maybe another friend from a station. Please note, the next station announcement was not from the speakers. It's coming from a person who's calling a friend. The sounds of the echo from another train. I think it's coming from that station. Let me check the schedule. You know what? We'll watch it by up there. We'll get Elinor and Zeke when we get to the second floor. After this, we're going back down to the other one. Let's go back up. It's kind of old, this chimes. This is a triangle, and this is look like all right, here we go. Uh-oh. I hope we don't get stuck. I'm putting on my headphones since it's loud. Whoa, that's weird. Let's set it to lower level. The down chime doesn't work. Let's check the schedule. North White Plains, 7:47, which is right now. Let me check the time. All right, we're not gonna watch the trains since we're gonna go to another parking garage. Here's the newsstand. They have snacks here. Well, it's closed. It opens only in the mornings. Here's the speaker. Here's some other type of speakers like this one. Here's the large fan. All right. Now let's go back down to the street elevator. We'll get Zeke. Oh, a train's coming. All right, let's go downstairs. We'll take the stairs. I'll see you when I get down. It came early. Track 3 is still blinking. All right, we'll go take the stairs. That's it. All right, we're only gonna watch one train because we're going to another parking garage. 2 more. Unfortunately, I don't know if the North White Plains station is not owned by ParkWhitePlains. Well, the parking meter looked like it. Here it is. We'll stand by next to the back of the shelter. Here's push for heat. It turns on only for winter time. Let me see if it works. I'm not sure. Nope, not working, only for the winter. Alright. Get Elinor and Zeke. North White Plains. That's weird, the door closes early. there were only a few passengers. Right, Fluttershy? Yeah. Alright, let's get Elinor and Zeke. It leaves until 7:47, but we're not gonna watch it that long since we gotta go to the other parking garages. Right, Elinor? Yes. Same here. Alright. Let's go back up to the... I think we're gonna take the stairs since we already took the elevator. Alright, here's the Metro North. North White Plains. Yeah, I don't think it's not leaving. Here's the green light flashing. Actually, I think we'll take the elevator again since I'm not tired though. We're just gonna take the elevator since it's fast. Whoa, there's a bug. Here's the front train of the Metro North, the M7. Alright, let's go back up the elevator. Oh, it's leaving. Alright. Let's watch it right here. Hear the announcement.
September 7th, Metro North Railroad will run on an updated weekday schedule with adjustments to departure time. Check the weekly
Oh, look at that, Northlight.
or at nc.info.
Here's the signal showing green. It's not gonna turn red, but it's still green. Yeah, I don't think it's not gonna turn red or green, but still going. Alright, let's go back up to the elevator. Elevator machine room, but it's locked. Only the workers could do that. Well, it's too small inside. Not like the others do. It's the heights. Upper level. Here's your phone. Well, it's locked. Maybe it doesn't open no more. Look at this one. We'll send this to LL too. Look at these buttons. Here we are. Here's the bell. Alright. I think the elevator's coming, so. Oh wow, it's automatic. Another person just pushed it downstairs. These are heights. I think these are like GAF buttons. Oh. Alright. Thank you. Alright, lower level. And now we're gonna hear the elevator machine room downstairs. Since I already passed 9K subscribers 7 days ago, we're gonna hear 9 times 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that's enough. Yeah, we're doing good. All right, here to machine room. Not that close, though. We don't want to get in caught. All right, next parking garage. White Plains Station. It's owned by ParkWhitePlains. I don't know if the garage is owned this one, but okay. It might be considered own both brands. Sorry, I'm losing my breath because of a lot of run. Train's moving, as you can see here. They're getting ready. But I'll watch it right here since this is a good view. It's not moving yet. All right, we'll do one more train because we have to go to another parking garage. There are 2 more left, which is owned by ParkWhitePlains. Sorry, I'm not pointing the camera because I'm losing my breath. All right. It's still stopping, but we have to wait. I'll let you know when it's coming. So that's it. I don't know if this is owned by ParkWhitePlains. Only the lot is. It's owned by Lass. Well, it might be both. Considered both. All right, we'll wait for this train coming. So that's it. For this, we're not gonna use Elinor, Zeke, and Fluttershy because this is the same parking. Well, we couldn't use it for Elinor and Zeke at the roof. All right, that's it. I'll see you when the train moves. Oh, it's ready now. That was fast. I heard the horn, but I couldn't use it in the video since I had a little break. There we go. It's now moving. Well, it's gonna be slow. I'll let you know when a train passes right here, next to the, I think that side. I'll let you know when a train finished leaving in the yard since that takes forever. I hear another train. I think we're gonna watch them both, which is, I think that train is going to southeast or North White Plains, just like the other one that I saw. I think the train just already stopped because another train's coming for the signal. All right, everybody, here's the train right here. This one's moving, but it's going to go slow now. Well, the signal is now saying go. I'll let you know when a train comes. It's coming in that side. And it's coming. Just coming right here, I think. I'll reach it up there. What about right here? I think you could see. Going to Grand Central. Saw the track change. You can hear another one. You can hear the airplane up there. And there he goes. All right, now for the other one. All right, here it comes. We'll watch it right here. There he goes. It's going to southeast. settings. Alright. We're here at the White Plains Station Parking Garage. Next year, I think it's going to be modernized. Oh, push it harder. Let's see if it works. I'm not sure. It says 01. Oh, it's here. It's this one. Go up to 8. We'll get Elinor Fluttershy and see when we get up to the roof. Oh, here we are, 8. Yes. Here we are now. Sorry, we just get it early. Oh no. All right, we're not gonna, since this is dangerous. We're glue sticks in the floor. Right here is the view of White Plains. Look nice. Also, that's satellite. That look like satellite cell phone towers. I think it might be. I think it's coming from the airport or something. I'm not sure where those cell phone towers are coming from. I think we could exit here, but let's do it carefully. So it's a little. Actually, no. Not gonna watch the view since there are no cement mixers. But let's just go back down. The elevator left it. Oh wait. I don't know where the cell phone tower is coming from. I think it might be the crane or I'm not sure. Oh, it's here. 1. Let's try to go on 5. Here's your phone. 88 compliant phone. Sends to 1. Here we are, 5. We're gonna go to the other elevator since it's closer. Move these buttons. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alarm. Whoa. Oh my god, the Dover will close. The Dover will close. We'll go to the other one. Oh, there's a train stopping. There's a train to southeast. We'll watch it by the bridge. Alright, we're gonna go watch it by the bridge since it's better to see. Here's some rooftops of the train. This side's better. And there it goes. Here's the other elevator, but we're not gonna go ride the platform elevator since we're only doing parking, which is owned by Munical Parking Garage or ParkWhitePlains. See this brand right here? This is the developer, ParkWhitePlains. The bus terminal is the last parking. Alright, let's go to the other one, which is straight right here. I'll see when I stop the camera since that will take us forever for the video. We'll come back down when we get to the car. Again. Anyways, please note, if you wanted to visit the station for filming the elevator, stairs are closed because this is a restricted area. Please note, Stairs could be out of order. Please use the elevators like this side or this side. Both of them are closed, I think. We'll start by going down. This building used to be demolished. It might be an office building. Got demolished. I don't know if they used it with the bomb or the excavator.
Going down.
We'll start by going down. These are modernized. Basement and number 1. I don't know why they're both floors, basement and number 1. The floors do not exist. Or might be considered both. Just like the Hamilton garage. Here we are in 1. Now go up to 8.
First floor. Going up.
8. Alright, once again everybody. Stairs are out of order in this location. Please use the elevator instead. Or the parking ramps. Like if you're using a wheelchair, wheelchairs are allowed to use elevators or handicaps. And even crutches or canes.
Eighth floor.
Alright, we're not going to exit here, or I think you can. No sticky on the floor. Once again, if you're filming this parking garage for a tour, please do not use that elevator to exit because there might be construction a little bit. But that side you can. Here's some crane lights. Look, nice view. That's the Ritz-Carlton. Down here's the bus terminal. The White Plains Public Library garage does not have an elevator. They only have stairs. Well, only the accessible access to the library lobby, but it's closed right now. I don't know if it is considered both. Last time I went there for the stairs, kind of looked like a subway stairs. Well, it's not actually a subway, it's just a parking stairs. That's what it looks like. Metro access. Well, White Plains does not have a metro, but only commuter rails like this station do. I hear a bus down here, but it might be coming somewhere. Maybe lane A, B, C, D, E, or F. This is lane A and B, C, D, and F, I think. Here's One City Place. Trump Tower's behind the Ritz-Carlton. I wish that White Plains needs an observation deck to me. Well, there is no observation deck public areas. Only the restaurant, only for Canopy has events. Down here, some random apartment buildings. Right up there, there's a light coming from this building. It might be a TV. I hope we don't get a copyright. Well, somebody's watching a random show. Since you can't see it from this location, maybe they do not get copyright claims on YouTube. Right here. But only if you get closer, you might get. What do you think about this location, Fluttershy? It's nice. Alright, now Zeke. Alright, the last parking garage will go to the Galleria again. Yes. You know why we're gonna go with this parking garage again? Waiting for the Eilik robot to come tomorrow. I'm not sure it comes tomorrow. If not, we will do another parking garage again. Only last parking like this one. I'm not sure if it arrives tomorrow. Alright, let's go back down to the other one. The windows just already break the glass. 2 of them. Alright, let's see when I get there. Once again, everybody, do not enter the stairs. It could be dangerous inside, but if it's clear, you could. When it's finished under construction.
Going down.
Probably 2026, maybe done, I'm not sure. Or maybe fall or winter. Go back down to, we'll go transfer to the 5th floor to the other one since it's faster. We're gonna go transfer to the old elevator from the new one. Here we are.
6th floor.
6th floor. All right, we'll transfer to the old elevator to make it faster. We're now made it. All right, before we go back down, let's take a picture of the, actually we don't need this since we're gonna create our own thumbnail for the Eilik robot. This is for day 1. Actually, never mind, we'll take it Elinor. We'll put Eilik vector ping for that elevator door. Not the name vector robot, it's just the name of the, it's like a cut background. All right, let's go back down. Next year, I think it's gonna be modernized. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like the Stanford Station parking garages. Oh, we got this one, I think. Let's see if there's a bell. No bell. It burned out. It doesn't work anymore. All right, here it is. For this, I don't think we're not gonna go to the Sears elevator parking garage again because the door closes by itself and that elevator door is angry. Except for 2 elevators in the Galleria parking garage. The new one and the old one. And here's the same phone. ADA compliant phone. We're gonna skip the door close. Oh, we're stuck on 3. That's strange. Nobody's getting on. I hope there are no ghosts in the elevator because some elevator stops at 3. Even the rest of the floors. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 will not work. Number 1. 7 will not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 will not work. Let's try to call cancel. It won't cancel the floors. Alright, here's the office and the lottery store, I think. And look, this indicator shows 03. We're not at the 3rd floor. We're in the 1st floor. 03. Alright, that's it. Oh, now it's to 02. That floor doesn't exist. Well, we're not in the 2nd floor. We're in the 1st floor. They need to fix the elevator. There's a new fire alarm. Alright, that's it. We're gonna go to the last one. We're gonna go to Galleria parking garage. Alright, let's go back down. Let me go up. Let's start going down. We got this one. Alright, last parking. Let's go back down to 1. Sorry, just turned off my headphones. 3 button. Go to 9. Look at this 3 button. It's broken. Wait a minute.
1st floor. Going up.
Go to 3 and 9. Look at the 3 button. It's kind of broken than usual. Whoa.
3rd floor. Going up.
Alright, door close doesn't work. You can see the floors going by. Well, not that much. Somebody's going down. Just go down 3 and 1.
9th floor. Going down.
Alright. Let's take a look at a quick view, but silent. Too dark. Look nice. Here's a view of the Trump Tower and the Ritz-Carlton. Look nice. It's a nice view. There's One City Place and the Trump Tower. Look nice. It's now called the Tower of City Place. Look nice building. Right here, you can see a nice view from the Ritz-Carlton. Look nice. And right here is the Trump Tower, or Tower of City Place. Look nice. Those buildings. It's a nice view. And right here, that's 1 North Broadway. The AT&T building, well, that's a cell phone tower light. It's looking nice here. Here's some TVs. Hope I don't get a copyrighted, but not that much. Let's see if there's a shortcut. But we're on top of the 9th floor. And here's the courthouse, the federal building. Well, it's not actually a federal, well, it's considered a federal because this building has passports and IDs. It's like a courthouse. And here's the 25 North Lex building. And you get a nice view from that bridge. Well, there might be a car, so I hope I don't get caught by the security. I don't know if it is the security or something. Hope I don't get busted because there's a car right here. And here's Our Lady Mount Carmel Church. We're gonna go to that church again when I reach 10K videos. Right now I still have 9.1, I think. And for the 7K subscribers too. Alright, now we'll go back down to the elevator since this is not a public parking no more because of the Galleria got closed. So we're gonna go back down since I don't want to get in trouble. We're almost like in the 10th floor. Alright, see when I enter back. Look at these lights. Here's some exit signs up there. Alright, let's go back down. 2 more elevators in this location. This one's coming. Bell's about to ring. So loud. Here's the off. This is for the independent service. Let's go to fashion levels 6 and 4 to go to the other one. Actually, we'll go on 8. And I missed it. Alright, let's go to the other one. And here's the Galleria door. Sadly, it's gone. The advertisements are still here right now. Sadly, it's made of wood. And the door can't open anymore because the mall closes. Yep. I don't hear echoing, nothing. Now wood. The Galleria Mall for habits. No smoking, no skateboarding. Alright, let's go to the other one. We'll send this up and down. Alright, let's go to the other one, which is right straight this way. And look at that signal light. It's yellow. They don't have the green, they only have red and yellow. Alright, that's it. Let's go to the other one, see when I get there. Alright, here's another one. The other side that goes to Macy's. Right here's, might be the food court floor, I'm not sure though. Towards Sears. I'll start by going down. I like that bell. This one's not that trapped. One. Here's the run stop. Well, we're not gonna do that. Maybe at the end we could do that. I'm not sure. The run stop. Emergency stop. 8. Oh, the door closed doesn't work. It goes fast. Here's your stop. We're not gonna do that since I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to get stuck. It's a Dover. We'll get Elinor and Fluttershy. Whoopsies. Never mind. Alright. We'll apologize for this. I thought they have bells just like in other countries they do. Alright, let's go to the Sears. Sorry about that. I did it on purpose though, or accidentally. Whatever they want to. Alright, let's go to the Sears. Hope we don't get stuck. I didn't know they have alarms. So the other countries they do without alarms, but it depends. For this, we're going to cut that scene as to be banned. That part. Deleted scene. I'm gonna use the flashlight since it's too dark. There we go. Got the flashlight with my phone. We're going to cut that scene because emergency stop is only for emergencies. Just like Heritage Elevators, if you know that user, if you don't. I think that user is from Sweden on YouTube. It's ParkWhitePlains. I wonder why is there. Well, let's see, we're not gonna get a death trap because 7 days ago, and the button burned out. All right, now I'm gonna turn off the flash. I don't know if it is going to work today because last time the bumpers were, if it doesn't work then we'll go to epic fail. I think the elevator's out for, oh, there's a fly. I heard a buzz. Well, everybody, the Sears elevator's not working today. Maybe because of the bumpers issue. Let's see the doors. Nothing. Yep, it's not working. EPIC fail. At least we did this for the Elevator 2025 elevator garage. Oh, look at that. You can see the moon. Wow. You get a nice moon from the view from here. I hope the fire department will not come because I did it on not telling if it is an accident on purpose. And look at that, you could see Leon Place parking garage lights. Now watch this if the color changes from yellow. I hope the police department will not come. Or the fines. We'll watch one color from this location as you can see here, but not the moon, the parking garage. This is when we went there 3 hours ago or 2 hours ago, I'm not sure, maybe 5 hours ago. You get a nice view from here. I'm sorry everybody for using the alarm on accident and purpose. Well, anyways, Wait, it turned off? That's strange. The parking lights got turned off. We're not gonna go watch the moonrise because I think it's moving a little bit. I'm not sure. Since this parking is a little private property. That's strange. That parking light's turned off at the Leon place. Rewind it again if you want to see it because that's strange. I don't think the moon is not gonna rise. It's moving a little bit. I think we better get going. Oh, it turned blue now. All right, we better get going because there's just some passengers. All right, let's go. All right, now we're gonna go back down. All right, we're not gonna use the emergency stop again because I don't want to get in trouble. And we're not gonna watch the moonrise since that will take us forever. And there's sirens. I hope they don't respond to an emergency for me. And let's see if we don't get stuck. The Sears elevator is not working. Sorry. Alright, then we'll go to 2. Since actually 5 since we got to transfer to the other one. Going to transfer. Oh, look at that, Wegmans now hiring. Located in West Harrison, New York. Oh wait, there's no bridge. We gotta go up to the 6th floor, I think. All right, let's go. We gotta go to the 6th floor because there's an express ramp. And the elevator left because I pushed number 1. Look at that wiggly button. Oh, it's here. 6. The elevator button's old. 7, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. And here's the bridge. Or actually, I don't remember when we went this elevator. This is 3. Oh, you gotta go to 6 or 7. This is 5th floor. My apologies. So close. Actually, we'll take the stairs instead. Actually, we'll take the stairs or never mind. I'm going to select the elevator. There are 3, 4, 5 entrance. I guess we're gonna take the stairs. Never mind. It's coming. Here's the speaker for the bell inside. This elevator's busy. Oh, we couldn't get Elinor, Fluttershy, and Zeke. Get it. Sorry. Get Elinor, Fluttershy, and Zeke. Sorry, everybody, I couldn't get Elinor, Fluttershy, and Zeke. Let's check on the 6th floor. We're only gonna get Elinor when we get off the elevator since the elevator closes fast. Alright, what do you think? It's nice. Okay, here's the bridge. Now we could get Fluttershy and Zeke. I don't remember when we just got the Zeke and Fluttershy. Well, we go to the 8th and the 9th floor. Fluttershy, what do you think about this parking garage? I like it. Alright. Okay. Zeke. Yeah, it's nice. Alright. I'll put you away. Alright, that's all the 8 parking garages, which is owned by ParkWhitePlains. in White Plains, New York. Alright. Now we finished all 8 parking garages in White Plains for my emo arriving. Emo arrives tomorrow. While I was waiting for emo back in the spring break, we went to Boston, Massachusetts, Hartford, Connecticut, and Providence, Rhode Island. Back in April. And also, while we were at the fountain at the National Shrine of the Our Lady La Siadi, we made a wish for the emo robot arrival. When I said it arrives tomorrow, when I put a coin in the fountain. But there was no water because it was winter and springtime. The water fountain probably turns on in the spring or summer. Just like every water fountains in USA. Alright. We have to go on the 2nd floor because there is a ramp access to the exit to the street. We're not gonna take the stairs because it might be considered emergencies. Well, there's 2 because it used to be public, but not anymore because this mall closed 2 years ago. All right, here we go. Best part, the broken button. I don't know why this piece fell off. Sorry, I'm losing my breath again because of a lot of run. Oh, we got this one. All right, 2. Oh my God. At the North White Plains station, the lantern just turned on when I pushed the button. Well, not this one. This one's burning out. Here's the developer with the focus background. I'll send this up to you. And here's the ramp, as you can see. Alright. I'll stop the camera when I exit, so that's it.